now for the most famous words in motorsport.
Drivers, start your engines!
Looking down to the line, green flag goes in the air, 2 by 2 as they head off into turn number 1, and already they're getting racy just past the start-finish line.
He's gonna try to pull the slide job! He can't get there! They touched!
Hey, good evening, everybody. We're back. Stint number 2, Rolex 24. Looking forward to running this Ford GT and seeing how many spots we can pick off tonight. So we're right back at it. Ran the 2 o'clock to 5 o'clock stint earlier this afternoon, and I gained 1 position. I took over at position number 50 and got it up to 49th. So, hey, Jessica Mathiel, what's up? Caleb Steimer, Evan Molden, Brendan Pino, boom! SVC Chesty, watched your stream back and you did apologize. Didn't come through because you were in a different channel. Sorry for being mad. Your friend Dave didn't help much. Anyway, I apologize to you. You seem like a nice guy. Well, thank you very much, SVT Vesti. Strictly Stock Motorsports. Hey, what's going on, big guy? We are loading up here. We're going back in. We're going to relieve Chris Worrell this evening as he took over for me at 5:07-ish. Now I'm going to give him about 5 more minutes in the car, and we're going to try to take over and pilot this baby till about 11 p.m. tonight. Mark Arthur. Okay, thank you very much, man. Thank you very much. Absolutely. Yeah, I hope you saw things from my point of view. I'd let 2 cars go in front of me because they were faster, and I was on the high side of the chicane, in my opinion, and I was just going to try to dodge everybody and get out of the way there. I'm sorry that we tangled up there, but it was fun, and no hard feelings, Mark, whatsoever. No hard feelings. All right. Evening, did you get a little... I did get some rest, Frank. I most certainly did. Had some dinner, had some homemade vegetable soup made by my mother. And it was good. And I got the dogs all settled down and had some coffee. Did I mention I had some coffee? Oh, I'm ready to go. I'm ready for another 3-hour stint behind the wheel of this big, bad, beautiful race car. In fact, I went to my mom and dad's house, and we watched a little bit of the Barrett Jackson auto auction. We do that every year. That's kind of our unofficial kickoff to Speed Weeks. And I saw a Ford GT, a 2005 Ford GT that sold for gosh dang, $410,000, and I was just thinking to myself, oh man, I'm driving one of those here in a few minutes. So anyway, here we are. We're trying to see, let's see what we got here. I am awaiting tech. No, all right, hang on. That's not what I need to be doing. Chris Worrell, all right, Chris, are you in here?
Yeah, I'm in here. I was just messaging on the stream.
Okay.
When got all the way up to 45th, was working on 44th position, got a bunch of laps back. And then daggone, it's like 7, 8 minutes ago, I hit, coming out of the chicane, I got like sideways and almost saved it. And I don't know, I hit the wall. I didn't hit it that hard, but it was enough to give us required repairs. So
gotcha.
Right now we're at 13 minutes of required repairs. So
Okay.
Just letting you know.
All right. And that is 13 minutes remaining, correct?
Yeah, that's 13.
Okay.
If you want to, I'll go ahead and hop out and let you hop in just so you can keep an eye on it. But that's what's going on right now.
Yeah, that sounds good.
And I was doing good for you. I got us up almost 44th.
Oh, man.
Just hit the fan.
All right. Yeah, I'll hop in this thing, no problem. All right, so we're going to be sitting here for about 12 minutes or so, hoping that we're able to. Okay, cool.
Yeah. It looks like you're joining it.
Yeah, I got you. I'm in. Now we're in the car, boys and girls. Ooh, Walk Talk 21 is going to be at the Rolex this year. That's what I'm talking about, man. Must be nice to be you. That is awesome. I said earlier this afternoon.
I put a replay on Twitter if you want to check out what happened. I mean, it literally just happened right before you were supposed to come in here.
Okay. Matt Lovett, what's up? Copy that. Matt Lovett, good evening to you, man. We, and by we I mean myself, Scott Speidel, Chris Worrell, and Chris Webb are all running in this car in the Rolex 24. And this is my second stint in it today. As you can see, we are under required repairs, which is 11 more minutes. A little over 2 minutes of optional repairs. He may have, Matt Lovett. He may have. Why is Outlaw not around much anymore? Jessica, he's on quite a bit. He's probably on, I'm going to say 35% of the time. And did someone take some notes? Oh, I don't know, Matt Kilger. He's not into road racing, for one, and we've kind of gotten into a lot of road racing of late, so that's a big part of it. And I don't know. He just he has stuff to do, I suppose. But that is the update on Outlaw. And in fact, Outlaw is down in. He and his family went out of town this weekend, so that's part of it. Let me see here. Hello, Willman. Hope your day's been well. I'm doing my own road racing right now with the Mazda at the Roval. Mr. Ocean, CM3882. Go in that thing, man. Hi, Willman. Did you see the picture of Joey Logano car on Twitter? I most certainly did, Scott Nichols. And in fact, Cena Scott, at Cena Scott on the Twitter, I replied to you. I hope you're getting good money for that advertising spot. Yes, somewhat, I guess. I figured I would throw it up here, and we used to have the Flying Aces logo up there, and I took it down about 2 weeks ago, and kind of left it blank for a while, and I figured I would put that up there. Let's see, dude, I couldn't run this race. Oh man, it's fun, Matt. Now I don't know about 3-hour stints. I think everybody could be at the top of their game if you would make it 2-hour stints. But finding 4 people to run, it's hard. So, finding 5 or 6 people would be awful tough. My Celtics is losing now. No, not good, Scott. All right, we're down to 9.5 minutes required. Heck, I tell you what we can do while we're waiting here on the required. We can go watch and see what happened. We can go watch and see. Oh, no, we cannot because I joined. I'm not able to go back in, and I don't think. Let me rewind. See how long I can rewind. I don't think I'll be able to. Well, I'll tell you what I can just do right here. Yeah, because I've only been in here 11 minutes. Okay, so I don't have the luxury of going rewinding. Yeah, I'd prefer 2-hour stints. That would be good, Scott. That would be good, but nonetheless, we are here and having a good time. James Grooms, I made you a Flying Aces / Sucka fart paint. Hello! But that would be good to see. I put it on the Twitters. All right, I will check that out. If you pull up Twitter from your computer, you can use it. All right, let me see if I can do that over the iRacing. I'll have to switch screens here. Let's go to the twitter.com. And let's see, iRec TV has a new tweet. Can't wait to watch that. Okay. All right, let me go search Twitter at Joe Mama. There we go. All right, here we go. We're going to pause that. Now, let me see if I can get my right screen. Oh, you're all down to P32. Big issues dropping way down. Okay. Let me see if I can get my right screen to show on. I used to have a setting where I could do it. I do have the Twitter pulled up, screen right. And let me move this up and see if that will. Got to move it over top of iRacing. Ah, there we go. Okay, boys and girls. Here we go. First of all, the tweet said, made up 5 positions and a bunch of laps just to break the steering with 5 minutes to go in my session. Emoji. This is a lot of fun, though. Can't wait till the next endurance race. We'll come prepared. Made it up to 45th from 50th in 30-plus laps. All right, here we go. Let's rewind this. We'll put it in the full screen. All right, the quality is not very good, but we'll make do. You get the gist. Come on. There we go. Oh. 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 Oh, not good. Okay. That's not good. That is not good. That is not good. So, son of a gun, that's it. That's tough. Alright, we'll cut that off. So there was the video proof. Well, man, did you see my picture of Seth Rollins' picture on Twitter? I put it on my name is Seth Rollins fan at Cena Scott. Yes, I did, Scott. Yes, I most certainly did. No, I most certainly did. Ladies and gentlemen, we are getting down to 5 minutes of required left. And 2 minutes 17 seconds left of optionals. And me and my friend quit the 24-hour at 4 a.m. last night. Ooh, son of a gun. Son of a gun. Well, I'm hoping we can continue. If we cannot, then let's see. It's 8:13. We should know here in about 7 minutes, which would take us up to roughly 8:20ish. We'll find out together. Last time I looked at the standings, the number 3 car was leading by 2 laps. Now he's a lap down. Oh, son of a gun. Let's take a look. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, we can look. Let's see who's in the lead. That's the relative Ben M. Bando. Ben Bando. That's a nice name right there. Ben Bando. Hi, I'm Ben Bando. How are you? Well, man, I miss Outlaw, buddy. Yeah, I miss Outlaw, too. I will host a race, but everyone must give a thumbs up. Oh, muy bien. Tell you what, if we are out of this race, which we only had, I think, 17 minutes is what Chris said total, and 2:15 optional. If we are out of this race, we will go and do some racing, some oval racing, perhaps. Actually, he's down 13 now. Oh, dang! Let's take a look. 13 laps. Let me see if I can recognize the name. We're scrolling. All right, it's either going to be Jonathan Palmieri, Tobias Harper. Hi, I'm Tobias Harper. How are you? Ethan Bass. That's a good name. Corn de Creek. Are you kidding me? Look down here in position 31, bottom left of your screen. Corn de Creek is the guy's name. How about that? Yeah, I saw that. Suarez to the number 96 Toyota. To be honest, we were switching every hour also. Oh, man. Gavin, Chris, with a couple minutes left in his session, was going through the chicane. I think he looked like he got back on the throttle a little too quick, got a little squirrely coming out, and pancaked the outside retaining wall. So we're under 17 minutes of required repairs, of which we're down to under 3 now. And then we have a 2 minute and 17 second optional repair. Hit the thumbs, all 21 of yous. Come on now. Thank you, Matt Coker. Willman, can I have the Flying Aces iRacing on Discord now, please? Yeah, I think so. Well, let me see if I can Yeah, this is supposed to be my last stint. Let me see if I can open up the Discord here and find a link. Bowman needs sponsor. I did see where Exalta was coming back to him, Chuck, for 24 races, I believe. I think it's 24. Tell you what, Cena Scott Nichols, I'm gonna go in and I'm going to try to find how to send you a link through the chat here. As we got 2 minutes to go. At least you guys are getting close to halfway. I think we crashed out about 4 to 5 hours in. No bueno. No bueno. All right, we're working. All right, let me find Flying Aces iRacing. There we go. Let me see. The Flying Aces General. Yeah, that seems to be the most active one. Now, how would one find a... Let's go right-click. Invite. Oh, invite friends to iRacing. Oh, shoot. Okay. Hidden use copy button. Okay. All right, we have copied the link. Now, I'm going to go back over here to the live stream. And I'm going to paste that. Right there you go, Scott Cena. That it is. There you go. All right, there you go, big guy. Well, man, Cardinals is best baseball team in MLB. I tell you what. I tend to think so, too. They're going to need themselves an outfielder. I'm not wanting them to bring back Marcelo Zuna, but if they do, they do. If they do, they do. Gentlemen and ladies, we're down to 27 seconds. We're going to find out if we get to race this big, bad, beautiful Ford. Yeah, you heard me right, Matt Coker. Big, bad, beautiful Ford. Actually, we have 2 more minutes of optional, so let's find out here in just a moment. Willman, Outlaw, Egan, one other random for next year's 24. Shoot, I bet you, maybe, we got a year to convert Outlaw over to some road racing. I'd like to get him to run like Bathurst or Watkins Glen or something of that nature with us. Of course, we do have Sebring coming up. I'd like for him to hop in. That Ford is broke, just saying. Yeah, you're right. So far, it's not doing too well. Not doing too well at all. So, well, one thing's for sure, though. She did make it through almost halfway in pretty good shape. So, let's see if we can't continue this here. We got 1 minute and 40 seconds left of optional repairs. We'll go ahead and take it. We'll take our pit service time. It's up to a grand total of 22 minutes. While we're here, we're still in 47th position. While we're here, we may as well get the optional done. Join Discord. That's right. Attaboy. Thank you. Now, I'm guilty. I am still 3 years into this learning how to use Discord. And I have learned this week, being part of this race, communicating through Discord, I've learned more this week than I have in 3 years about how to use Discord. So I will do my very darndest to be more active in the Discord. All right, 54 seconds, boys and girls. Let's go out briefly and look at the results and see where we are. All right, we're 50 laps off the pace. We can make that up by in the morning. Yeah, Discord is unique. I like Discord. I discovered it because it had video. It had video chat, and it was aimed for PC gamers. We were using back in the day the audio only of TeamSpeak. No, not TeamSpeak. TeamReach. I don't know. TeamSpeak, I think. All right, we are a 7 lap. We have a 7 lap cushion on the Roadrunners and Scuderia 1X, and we are chasing down Team Vapor Racing. They are 7 laps ahead of us. So, all right, it's time to race. Apparently. Here we go. How long is this run? It's 3 hours, Jaeger.
Nice seeing you.
I'm going to see if it feels good. Oh, good heavens. Alright, it sounds crazy.
Hey, Mike, what's going on?
It sounds... Uh-oh.
Let's run some laps.
I think we're done. Sounds like we're dragging the exhaust system. Pit limiter's on? How do we get the pit limiter on? I don't have that turned on. It is, it's pit limiter, you're right. Now how in the world do we cut that thing off? I'm gonna have to go back all the way around to pit road and cut that thing off. Son of a gun. See, I never used the pit limiter.
No problem.
And I don't have a button to... Maybe it's in my black box. Can I look in my black box? Let's see now. Let me get down here on the apron, get out the way. I don't see a pit limiter. The default is A, okay. There we go. Thank you so much, TG Dog. You are the man. Thank you, Bill Alt. Okay. Thank you greatly. Whoa, what in the world? Wow. These brakes. You kidding me? Perfect. I knew someone. Yep. It worked. Luckily, I missed that LKH. Pull aside and hit P on. Okay. Brakes sound cooked. Maybe that's what. I don't know. We're doing 165. Oh my. Boys and girls. Oh, will you look at this Ferris wheel? If you tuned in earlier from the 2 o'clock to 5 o'clock stint. Oh, come on. Oh, wow. What is up? Hey, road racing guys. Scott Speidel, if you are around, what is going on with our brakes? Any idea? Is this something that's going to take time to warm up a little bit, or are our brakes shot? I'm just barely. I mean, you can see how bad I'm smoking them, and I'm not even going hard. And I know Chris hasn't done anything to set up. All right. All right, what do we got going on? I need a race engineer. It's a glitch. Oh no, the brakes aren't cooked. LOL, they're just not hot. I tell you what, I'm gonna try to drive it a couple more laps. So do you think, Scott, this will straighten itself up? Well, I appreciate that, Scott Nichols. Alright, here's our braking point at the 2. That felt a little bit better, I believe. Pit and recalibrate the brake pedal. Let me try that, Scott. Good idea. Great idea. Yeah, I'm going to try to adjust the brake bias too. Oh my. don't need tires.
Start looking for your sign. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop on the sign.
All right, let me go out here quickly and recalibrate. I've got the there's the throttle, there's the brake, the clutch. Okay, now let's go in here real quick and look at the brake. We can't edit it once we start. All right, I'll have to do that in car, I believe. Yeah, I'll have to do that in car. All right, let's go out here and try this. Try like a 54.2 brake bias. Shoo. We're running 51. Do I need more brake? I don't know. Probably need to back off the brake. Would you not agree? It's not your brake pedal. Okay. First of all, look at that awesome Ferris wheel. And 2, that seems to be a little better. Whoa. No brake. Gentlemen and ladies, we're having an issue and a half, a time and a half. Now it won't stop. Come on. Alright, the old Ford GT is having herself a hard time in the brake department. I watched a stream earlier, a guy had the same issue with the brakes. I didn't realize you had to hit it that low. The brake set was like 58. I thought it was like a 51.4. Now that time I rolled out really early. I'm using too much brake. Now let's run a couple laps here and see if we can't really dial that in. Now here's our brake pressure to 50.1 now. A little better. It's back to being really spongy. Okay, alright, she feels pretty good now. We're racing, we don't need any brakes. Amen to that, Bill Alt. We don't need brakes. You kidding me? Run 3. Alright, that guy cut the chicane, and even with the time penalty, he's still out in front of us, so seems like you're just better off running the chicane. Oh, he's pulling it down pit road. He's probably done. No, he's not either. I thought he was. Last lap was a 150. When I got out of the car today, we were hitting some 146s. I know she's got a little damage. Hey now. Easy. 3 laps I meant, so yeah. I think this third lap here, Jaeger, it feels a lot better. Looks like the traffic is thinned out pretty good. Ah, I'm on it hard right there. That's why I'm reluctant to go up on the brakes. And you know what? I realize I'm coming off the NASCAR front stretch right there, so it's carrying a lot of momentum compared to some of these slower corners. Jaeger, who was the other driver for earlier? Forgot to ask. Scott Speidel led us off this morning. Then Chris Webb took over. I took over for Webb. Whirl took over for me. Now I've taken over for Whirl, and we'll do this. I think 2 more driver swaps. If you want to end the towel. Whoa! I missed the chicane. I was reading the comment. If you want to in the towel, I missed the comment. If you want to run road course, you want to calibrate the brake every session. It's whacked, yeah, no kidding. I have figured that out. I'm going to give that guy the preferred line. Well, the engine sounds good. Throw in the oh, do I want to? Personally, I don't, but if the team wants to. Is that what you're asking me or the team? Dang, Thorson. Got him in prelims. It's not a chili bowl. I've seen on Twitter the old boy who is stuck in the snowstorms up in Chicago trying to get back to Tulsa on an airplane. Screw that. I'm up next and love race at night, Scott Speidel says. Sup, Ollie Cordell. Okay, now that we've got about 5 good laps on it, the tires feel, not tires, I'm sorry, the brakes feel really good. They feel normal, I should say. They just feel normal. They respond. How many incident points? 90. Hang on a minute, I'll check. Down here in the bottom left, we are at 94 incident points. 94. Got to think positive, Manny Algaretta. That's right. Yeah, 94. Hey, everybody, it's Terry Mustard Jr. TMJ. Make that 95, sorry. Cut that a little short. Now I'm black flagged. Oh, I cut it that short? Impossible. I'm not black flagged. It was just a slow down warning. Just riding along. That's right, Jaeger. Riding along in the Rolex 24. Oh boy. Easy there. Easy does it now, big guy. Alright, so at the end of my first stint, I said I was going to go after I got out of the car, take the kids over and we were going to ride the Ferris wheel. When we get there, tickets are sold out. It's a very popular attraction here at Daytona. Getting ready for the Chili Bowl. Heck yeah. Terry, what are you watching that on? I know it's on Mav TV, but do you get that with your TV package, or do you buy it streaming, or is there a where can I tune in myself? I don't get Mav TV on PlayStation View TV. If you fix all your damage, it fixes the car completely. Okay, well, when I noticed this right front fender was still crinkled up pretty good when I took over. So I don't know if that is 100% what you mean or accurate. You're probably not saying it's like a quick repair. It's fixes all the mechanical parts of the car, I guess. Just checking in, Thomas Teagan. That's right. Welcome aboard, my man. Running ourselves a little Rolex 24. I am in stint number 2 on the day. I've already put 3 hours in from 2 to 5, and here we are at 8 o'clock up until 11. We'll have Scott Speidel, Canada's own Scott Speidel, come in and relieve me at 11 o'clock. The right front isn't crinkled anymore. Well, it looks wavy, very wavy compared to that left one. As long as you fix all the damage. Gotcha. What happens at 100 incidents? I think you have to serve a time penalty. My goal, and this will not happen, I'm sure, but my goal is to let Scott Speidel worry about getting that 100th incident point. I've got 5 to play with. Pass through at 100 incident. And then another one at every 20. Gotcha. Copy that. You know what I don't have on is my crew chief app. I'm going to go out here and open that up. Alright, we're at 99. We're at 99. I got into that guy's right rear. Oh God. Oh God. Oh jeez. My crew chief, oh boy, is trying to install. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I've got to pull over here. No, cancel. Come on. Oh my goodness. Oh, my crew chief app opened right over my main screen. Holy cow. Woo! Not cool. Not cool. Let me get out of traffic here and I'll reopen that up. And yeah, I see you blinking lights. I'll open that up and move it over to my right screen. Whoo, man. I just knew I was going to crash out about 4 cars.
Thank you.
Dang, I thought your wheel went. No, Terry. The wheel knocking on wood here feels really good. I think when I get on the NASCAR front stretch, I'm going to pull it up and then quickly slide it over to my right side and open that up. It was wanting to update. All right. There we go. When I get on the back stretch, I'll update the application. That Ferris wheel is hopping tonight, I tell you. What time's important race? Chile, but can't find the time. I don't know what time they start, but I know they were ahead of schedule. Remind me later. Trying to update software and race at the same time. That guy cut the chicane in front of me. The Ferrari next time, you know, I don't own the GTE Ferrari. I own the GT3 and I love it. I'm sure it's very similar.
Radio check. Spotter radio check.
Okay, we've got crew chief open now. Gotcha, Justin. We may have to do that. I'm going to start building my GTE cars. Building up my inventory, I guess.
Blue flag.
I stuttered a little bit there. I guess where crew chief is running, it may take a lot of the computer.
Blue flag. Blue flag.
Blue flag, blue flag. That's all I've seen. For 4 straight hours, that's all I've seen. Blue flag. Still working in P47. BMW still special car, isn't it, Ollie? We had a good time last weekend and it was really good. I do like that BMW. But I do like the Ford better.
Still there. Clear left.
If you can figure out the brakes, I like the Ford better. It's a really stable race car. A lot of people having tech issues this race. Pretty sure that's what happened to the old leader. Wonder what kind of tech issues you talking about, Scott?
On your left. Hold your line. Clear to the left.
Talking about like PC shutting down and stuff.
Tires and went straight. What do you want me to do?
Blue flag. That was 148. Went 9-1.
All right. In sim time, we're racing at 2:47 a.m. I tell you what I'm really impressed with is the amount of fans that are still here for 2:47 a.m. I mean, look at those grandstands. I don't think anybody has left since we kicked this thing off earlier this morning. Can you win money in this? Not this race. To my knowledge, you might be able to in the top split. I don't know if there's any prizes or not. Oh, man, well, might as well keep on trucking. All right, the brakes would not slow down right there.
You'll need to slow down to give back the time gained.
I'm slowing.
On your left. Clear on the left.
All right.
On your left. Clear left.
The brakes failed me in that chicane. So let's back off a little early. Ollie,
Blue flag.
you know, I said I like the Ford better, and I do, but the brakes are really inconsistent. Now, maybe the more I drive this car, the more I'll learn when and where and how the brakes react.
Car right.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
Hold your line. Car right. Clear right. Car right.
Blue flag.
Clear right. On your left.
Blue flag.
Clear left.
When I talked about it, came to the conclusion that this setup we're using sucks. Maybe. I don't know. In the sim time, does it turn today? Yes, it will. I will be finishing up at around 5 a.m. sim time. So we might start seeing a hint of daylight by my end, and Scott will get to see the sun come fully up when he hops in. And then if I'm not mistaken, Chris Webb will finish us off. Boys, listen, it's 2:51 a.m. and that Ferris wheel ain't stopped all day long. Not a fan has left and the Ferris wheel is rolling.
Yellow flag, watch out.
Hey, Will, man, I'm going to the Rolex in a couple of weeks, going to camp out in the infield at turn 4. You, sir, are living the dream. Even the gearing needs fixed? Yeah. I wouldn't know any different. If you told me it's an awesome setup, I would believe it. Scott Cena, Caleb, Scott Nichols. I don't know where he is. He's on. He's in and out. He checks in periodically.
That's your best in the session.
What was my lap? 147.7, come on.
Car left. Keep it steady.
Yeah, we gained some spots, Dan.
Still there.
Blue flag.
Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there. Clear left.
Excuse me, 5 Chicago over 1 Toronto.
Right side.
What game we playing there, hockey?
Still there. Still there.
Is that the Maple
Clear to
Leafs
the
and the
right.
Blackhawks?
Blue flag.
On your right. Clear right. You're clear. On your right. Clear right.
That lap was a...
Clear to the right.
That's your fastest lap. Blue flag.
On 47.7, my fastest lap.
Blue flag.
Car left. Clear to the left.
Thank you.
Blue flag.
Left side. Clear left.
Thank you.
Blue flag.
I cannot wait to watch him run this race. That's going to be so much fun. Evan. Kyle might drive all 24 hours. You never know about that guy.
On your left. Clear to the left.
Or 23 out of the 24.
Thank you.
You know, I can't pronounce that guy's name, but he sure is a nice fella. All he says is thank you.
Blue flag.
I'm going to be seeing blue flags in my sleep for the next week. I think it will be like 2004 when Tony and Dale ran it together. He'll dominate all race, but hopefully nothing breaks for him like what happened to Smoke and Junior. Yeah. I'd say so. That's going to be fun to watch. Be racing this race when you... Well, yeah, no kidding. No kidding, TMJ.
Sector 1 is 1.7 seconds.
Left side. Clear left.
So did I read it right? The 64 car is out. Did I read that right earlier? Can someone give me an update on our 64 car? This team I'm on, we're driving the 66. And there was another Flying Aces team, the 64. And I thought I saw that they were already out of the race.
Blue flag.
I like thankful people too. Well, I'll give up and wait, and McGregor fight is on. Copy that. UFC time.
Thank you.
Thank you. I only see 15. Need more. Come on, more thumbs, please. More thumbs. Travis is begging for. 64 retired. Gotcha.
Clear left.
Those thumbs up do help the channel. I do know that.
Blue flag.
And we appreciate all the help we can get. A little hot. There's a good example that the brakes did what they were supposed to do. Uh-oh. Oh, dang it. That's on me.
Clear right.
Didn't get any X's out of it. Still at 99. Man, I would love to... I said earlier in today's first live stream that when I retire, I've got 13 years to retirement. Or when I'm eligible, I should say.
Blue flag.
I want to come and spend speed weeks at Daytona. That's going to be top of my priority list. Or at the top, near the top. I want to start off with the Rolex all the way through the 500. Deal, Jaeger.
Thank you.
I've done the entire speed weeks for sure. Blast been all it's not the same year. Yeah, I've been to everything, but no, I take it I've not been to the duels.
On your left. Clear left.
And I've definitely not been to the Rolex. I've only been to one that's not counting Sonoma this year, and I'm going to. Okay. I've been to one that's not counting Sonoma. Well, I do love visiting new places. Whether it's a NASCAR track, a baseball stadium, something. I really enjoy visiting new places.
We think P6 has binned it in turn 1.
Oh my.
Blue flag. Looks like P6 has gone off in turn 2.
Hey, while I'm thinking about it, I want to thank Damon Thomas. Talk Cool One over on the YouTube.
Left side.
As I could not imagine
left side.
Running
Clear
this
left.
race without the racing wheel he gave me.
Left side. Hold your line.
Yeah, this is my second stint.
He's still there. Clear left.
Okay, Jeremy, you've got half your fuel left.
Also, while I'm thinking about it, if you're in the market for a new PC, a new gaming PC, go check out fegpc.net. That's Jeffrey Ford in the Ford Entertainment Group. Builds custom PCs. Cheaper than anybody that you'll find. If you do decide to buy from Jeffrey, tell him the wheelman sent you. There is a drop-down menu on his website. Be sure to click on or select the Flying Aces.
P5 has binned it in turn 5.
Alright, we're still hovering along in P47. Let's get a rough idea of where we stand. Oh, whoa. I was busy scrolling and missed the chicane.
You'll need to give back the time gained.
Alright, we have a 12-lap cushion on P48. And a 9-lap deficit to P46. I'd love to do one of these endurance races one day. Tell you what, Ocean, they are absolutely a blast. This is my first real one of more than an hour, and they are so much fun. Who do you think will win the Cup title this upcoming year? You're going Denny Hamlin? Shoo, man.
Blue flag.
I got to go somebody back with Joe Gibbs. I know Denny runs with Joe Gibbs, but until they really start getting into the meat of the NASCAR schedule, you're not going to see who has their power plant up to par, so to speak. But you know, the latest past couple years, the trend has always been Penske and Gibbs. I'm not sure what Penske's going to bring to the table now with the new crew chiefs. It may be amazing for all I know.
Blue flag.
Really interested to see what Joey Logano and Paul Wolfe can achieve. Chase Elliott, okay. Here's my thing with the Chevrolets. I still don't see enough speed. I didn't last year. So they're drastically going to have to improve. Although Chase really came on strong. He had an awful playoff, but he really was a competitor there down the stretch. Last quarter of the season. He was in contention about everywhere they went.
On your left. Still there. Clear to the left.
I hope Denny Hamlin never wins one. I do not like Denny Hamlin. Something about that guy just rubs me the wrong way. I can't put my finger on it, other than he's a crybaby. But he is from Virginia, though. I can give him that. I've always been a Hendricks fan and don't root for other teams, but Denny Hamlin will be the strongest title contender. There's a good chance of that. Good chance of that. Now, one thing to think about, those Gibbs guys, they got Christopher Bell knocking on the door at Joe Gibbs Racing. So somebody eventually, sooner rather than later,
There's an incident in International Horseshoe. Blue
is
flag.
going to be out of a car. You know, common sense would tell you that maybe Eric Jones is the guy under the gun.
Left side. Keep it steady. Clear left.
We've just had a stop-go penalty.
Oh man, I got her 100th X.
Blue flag.
26 seconds. Okay. Well,
Right side.
I'm not going to take tires.
Hold your line. Clear to the right.
You've got 3 laps to serve this penalty.
I'm going to serve it now.
What's your speed limit in the pits?
10-4.
Engage the limiter.
Start looking for your sign. 9, 8,
I'm
7,
going to go ahead and top off
6,
with fuel.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop on
You
the
still
sign.
need to serve your penalty.
I'm serving the penalty. I'm serving the penalty. Stop and go, 26 seconds. I don't like Hamill either. I never had a problem for the same reason. I feel like he's a crybaby. I don't know. Agreed Dodge would be better than the Honda. Oh, man. Hey, Peter, what's up? I'd love to see Dodge come back in. Yeah, I'm going to fuel it up right here. Since I was in the neighborhood of Pit Road, I guess I'll go ahead and fuel it up. Yeah, I agree. Bubba needs to be on a better team, but, man, there's only so many of those rides available. There's, what, 10 or 12 prime rides of about every year, and that's it. I can't get fuel? What? I'm going to get my optionals. Oh, okay, yeah, I probably can't get fuel because of the... No, I got 25.9. They did fuel it up. I'm going to get my optional repairs done. Thank you very much, Peter. I did get fuel.
Behind. Take care, rejoin him.
Right side, clear right. Car right, clear right.
Yeah, I have a full tank of fuel, it shows. Oh boy. Now we're back on the brakes. Which makes sense because they've cooled off the tires. Alright, so I believe every 20 X's you get from the 120, you get another penalty. So every 20 X's, I think you're going to have to come down pit road.
There's an incident in turn 1. We think
Peter,
it might be Conquer.
that would be fun to see.
Incident in turn 2. It looks like Conquer. Clear to the left. Blue flag.
On your right. Still there. Clear to the right.
Blue flag.
I'm sitting here as a Ford fan, hoping that Roush Racing can somewhat get back towards the top. I do like the bringing Busher back.
Right side. Still there. Clear right.
Blue flag.
Blue flags and Ferris wheels. That's what I'm going to see for the next week when I close my eyes. How long has trucks been in NASCAR? 95, I believe, right, Ed? I want to say 95 was the first year of the Craftsman Truck Series. If I'm wrong, someone please correct me, but I want to say it was 95. I'd like to, Jaeger. I'd like to throw the stream up on my telephone and set it down here on my desk.
The car behind's pitting now. $19.95. Thank you very much, Jason.
Left side. Hold your line.
Blue flag.
He's still there. Clear to the left. Car left. Clear left.
Oh boy.
Blue flag.
Good evening, DK Racing. Sir, how are you? There's no live links whatsoever, and it's 95 because my Niners won in 94. There you go. I remember, so I graduated high school in 94, and I remember the Truck Series right around that time. Although I wasn't a big racing fan, I remember NASCAR starting a Truck Series.
Right side. Clear right. You're
Come on,
clear.
man. I don't mind getting tapped, but just washed out like that's ridiculous.
There's an incident in turn 5.
In a slow corner like that, he can't control his car. Oh, wow. Okay. Ah, geez, it won't steer now.
Car left. Clear on the left.
Before I hit that wall, the right front fender was bent up pretty good. It would not turn coming up off of that. And now my wheel is cockeyed.
Blue flag.
Car left. Clear left.
Blue flag.
I'm going to bring it down pit road.
Left side. Clear left.
See if they can't get my damage fixed.
Watch your speed. Engage limiter.
We don't use the limiter.
Start looking for your sign. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop on the sign.
Okay, let's see what we got. 5 minutes optional. I'm going to take that. I have to. The wheel is not centered. Yeah. When here's what in my mind, replaying it after that guy spun me. The guy spun me. I had some right front damage. Either I was looking at that as I was entering the next corner and didn't brake, or it just didn't slow down enough. In my mind, I'm thinking that right front damage had something to do with that. Now, when I got it squared up and took off back up onto the NASCAR portion of the track, it would not turn. So, Peter Schenzel, the car in the is white flag laps. He will be missed. The modern-day Carroll Shelby with crazy road racing / thin NASCAR historical classic American racer. The cat in the hat is on his white flag laps. Yeah, he's getting up there in age. There's no question about it. He is.
You know, if you quit sending it, I'd let you go.
He is the spokesman, the face of Ford Racing. Or he has been for the last 30, 40 years, it seems like. Hey, Michael Smith, you going well? Getting some repairs done. We're currently sitting in 47th position out of 54. We are 56 laps total off the pace. Right there with Red Arrows LMP, so we've caught them possibly. Trucks 95, yeah, that's right. How y'all doing in this race? Like I said, 47th. We've spent most of the day around 50th, but it seems like this evening we're climbing a little bit as other cars are having issues. And of course, so are we, but other cars are having issues. And we're hoping overnight we can climb a little bit higher as some of these cars, our opponents, expire. At least that is the hope. All right, over on the Twitch, Mr. Ocean, I'm trying to get to C-Class Road. I'm around a 3.8. Oh, man, all you need is 0.20. You get to 4.0, and you'll be able to bump up to C-Class. As long as you're running your D-Class races right now. You got to run 4 of those, 4 D-Class, to get to 4.0, and get to 4.0, and you'll be bumped to C-Class. Are only your car class of cars? I have seen some GT3s, so no. We are in here with some GT3s, and they are just as fast as what we're running. We are running the GTE. All right, got a little under 3 minutes. I didn't see any prototype or Lamborghini. No, there's no prototypes in this one, from what I can tell. Ran my D-Class races. Weren't fun, but pushed through it. Copy that. Was it the Mazda Cup? Do you think Dale Jr. will ever put a Cup team together? I've heard him and his sister, or I've heard his sister mainly. He is quite content right now in the Xfinity Series. And I think they're taking the stance of never say never, but right now they're content with the Xfinity Series. That being said, yes, I think Junior eventually gets to the Cup Series, and here's why, or a number of reasons. One, he's probably got the money. He can get the backing. But two, Rick Hendrick, Jack Roush, Roger Penske, Joe Gibbs, those guys are getting up there in age. So there's going to have to be a new breed of owner come in at some point. How about that, boys? I found me someone watching it on Twitch. Shh. Yeah, we'll keep that on the down low, Jaeger. Says, I have no friends online. Strange. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, that's... Oh, how fun! How fun would that be to bring back Dale Earnhardt Incorporated? That would be cool. Put a picture of the Flying Aces paint on your Twitter, I think. Come on, James. All right. I've got another minute and 11 seconds. Let's take a look at it. They have a replica of strictly stock personal ride in all Pigeon Forge. Okay, The Godfather. Okay, I got it. Nice. All right, I don't see that. Of course, that was 2 hours ago. Oh, there it is. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. Suck a fart. That's so funny. That is so funny. You will definitely like that right there. That is so funny. That's good stuff, James. Terry, which main is on right now? I agree, Terry. That would be so great. The B mains right now. All right, so us and the Red Arrows LMP1, we're both 59 laps down, and I believe if I can complete a lap, we're going to pick up a position here. It looks like they may have retired. All right, here we go. Okay, steering feels good.
There's traffic behind. Blue flag.
Right side, clear right.
You know what's cool is the strategy, the game plan, I guess, that goes into this race. When to pit. How many driver changes?
Car right. Hold your line. Clear right.
There's a nice looking Ferrari. That's a GT3. No, it might be a GTE. Let me tell you what, Ron. I'm just living the dream, brother. Living the dream. Dale Jr., the greatest NASCAR driver to not win a championship. What about Mark Martin? Would you not put Mark Martin above Dale Jr.?
I go.
That's the plan. I have friends on the list already. It just seems to be glitching now. Copy. Mark Martin is best to not... That's what I was thinking, Ed. I don't think many would...
Car right, in the middle, 3 wide.
Come
Clear
on,
right.
man. If you're going to take it, take it. Don't cut down. Old boy made it 3 wide. I don't blame him. You got to be able to hold your line. Yeah, James, I like that car, man. That's funny. Didn't notice it says outlaw after sucker. Yeah, I did. I saw that. Yeah, I did. Saw the roof too. Oh, I love that big, beautiful Ferris wheel, Ron. Can't believe it is sim time, 3:30 a.m. and they're still running that Ferris wheel. It's not stopped all day. You're going to finish the Chili Bowl. Yeah, keep us updated on that if you can, Terry. Hey, what's up, Warrays? Checking in. Yeah, being safe right here. Having a good run. We're up to 46th. We've spent most of the day around 50th. Picked up a position.
Blue flag.
Scott, I don't know if you're still on or not, but I'm sitting here thinking, even with a,
Thank you.
even if we don't have the very best setup, if
Right side, clear right, car right,
if we just run consistent laps,
clear right.
we're in the lead.
Blue flag.
If we don't have so many mistakes, we're up here leading this thing. And I'm speaking from just my standpoint. We cut out half my mistakes, and dang, we're probably 10 laps ahead.
Hold your line, clear left.
So instead of being 50 laps down, we're only 40 laps down.
Blue flag.
Car behind me spun it. 54 worries. There's 54 teams entered. All right. Shoot ya, Ron. Shoot ya. How much did it cost to get on that Ferris wheel? I thought about taking my kids over there, but
Blue flag.
yeah, Scott, if we thinking about it, if we were just smooth and we didn't have, if we're sitting here at 10 incident points, think about how far we would be ahead. We would be definitely in the top 5. B main is off to a rough start. Turn 1, both
Blue flag.
starts to pile up. Oh my! This your first? No worries. I ran a 3-hour stint earlier this afternoon from 2 o'clock to 5 o'clock.
Car left. Keep it
This is
steady,
my first
clear
endurance
left.
race though, ever.
Blue flag.
Left side. Still there. Clear left.
Yeah, it's cool, James. Put that baby out there. That's funny. It's a good looking scheme. Oh, look at that Ferris wheel. If you've seen the first 3 laps, you'd get mentally needed for this race.
On your left. Still there.
Were they pretty rough, Scott?
Still there. Still there. Clear left. On your left.
Blue flag.
Hold your line. Clear to the left.
Blue flag.
Right side. Clear to the right.
Blue flag. Blue flag. Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
Car left. Keep it steady. Clear to the left.
Blue flag.
Check back in 30. Appreciate that, worries. Jay, my wife wants to know if your wife bought the new purse. Yes, Ron. Yes. She didn't earlier when she called. She thought I was mad at her. But I called her back later and I said, "You go get that purse."
Right side.
As far as I know, she went back to buy it.
There. Clear right. Left side. Hold your line. Still there. Clear left. Left side. Clear on the left. On your left. Clear to the left.
Blue flag.
Car right. Clear to the right. Right side. Clear right.
B46.
On your left. Hold your line.
Blue flag.
Clear left. On your left. Hold your line. Clear left. On your left. Clear left.
Look at the first 30 lap times, especially the first 3. I'll do that. I'll do that.
Blue flag.
like you're really... You know what? I appreciate that, Ron. I feel comfortable now.
Flag.
I feel comfortable in it. I will never be a pro road racer. I'll never be a pro oval racer either. But I really feel like my road racing skills are improving. I'm having problems with knowing when to, or how far I could go into a corner before I need to get on the brake and downshift. How hard do I go through the chicane consistently? You know, I can do it well about every 5 laps.
The leader has just done a 141.45.
Left side.
So just consistency is my biggest issue.
Blue flag.
Hold your line. Clear left.
I tell you what's consistent. It's that Ferris wheel. Since 8 a.m. this morning, that thing has been getting after it.
Yellow flag. Caution.
Left side. He's still there.
Blue flag.
Clear left.
Boston Celtics lost 123 to 119. Dang. To the Phoenix Suns. Yeah, the Suns played the Knicks last night.
No horseshoes here, Josh.
Not in the chili bowl. Shoot, I am coming up on 2 hours already. In about 10 minutes. Which is nuts. I just took over this ride moments ago, it feels like, and here I am 2 hours in. You know what that is having people in the chat talking it up with me. Time goes by so much faster.
Blue flag.
Alright, we've pulled out to an 8-lap lead over position 47. So we're comfortably, and I say this kind of tongue-in-cheek, but we're comfortably in 46th. Yet we are 10 laps behind the next car.
Left side. Clear left.
Terry Mustard with a thumbs up there. Ladies and gentlemen,
Blue flag.
if you would be so kind to help the channel out with a thumbs up, we would truly, truly appreciate it. If you're out there watching and you've not subscribed, what are you waiting on? Become a member of the Flying Aces family. It's all racing, all forms of racing. It's a great community, in my opinion. Great community to hang out with. You'll find a lot of good people in here that love to talk motorsports and sports in general. Well, I appreciate that, Terry. I do appreciate that. Not sure if we're the best, but we appreciate it. My brother and I are just two dudes that like motorsports. Marcus Smart, career high 37 points with 3-pointers. Wow. You know, that's a good day's work right there.
Car left. Keep it steady.
Okay, boss man. Flying Aces paint is live in the showroom, James Grooms. That's going to be, I know what's going to happen. I'm going to join an official race at some point and see that on the back of a bumper and start dying laughing. I just can't get into Rovals. Hey, I understand that. I understand that, Drifter. Up until probably 2 weeks ago. Something just hit. And maybe it's the excitement for the Rolex coming up. The anticipation of a new racing season. I don't know what it was. I never did mind road course racing. In fact, I went to the Charlotte Roval back in November and enjoyed the heck out of it. But as far as racing it myself, I had no true interest or true desire to run until about 2 weeks ago. And I got that BMW, and something about it, man, it was just so much fun. And of course, Road America really hooked me a couple weeks ago, or last week, whenever it was. And then, of course, this track, everybody has ran the Daytona road course before. And I don't know, maybe the hype around the 24 here on iRacing, and I just enjoy road racing. Now, stock cars on road courses, I mean, they're fun to drive, but nothing like this. Of course, that is my opinion. $124th. Flying you. Better not mess his race up. Terry, who looks strong, I've only been watching for 10 minutes.
The lead car's pitting.
Same thing here. Never cared about it until this week, and it's been has it not been awesome, Ocean? It has been absolutely awesome. And
blue flag.
And the endurance part is what I like. NASCAR drivers are in the second B main. Okay. Now Bell is in the. I'm really unclear on how all the mains work. And how about little Rico Abreu? He is a friend of iRacing. I remember when I first got on, man, Rico was on all the time. You know, I'm sitting here, this is going on my 6th hour of racing, and for most of this lap I've kept that car behind me. Now he's going to get me here on the speedy part of the track.
Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Clear left.
My point is, I'm making progress. And that's what's so fun about road racing. Well, man, my cat's name is Ocean Nichols. Well, I'll be dang. And Summer Nichols, and Ralph Nichols, and Scooter Nichols. My goodness, that boy loves some cats. Michael Smithy, love ovals better than... Me too. Look, I'm an oval guy at heart. Love them. Nothing like oval racing to me. But this has just enhanced my iRacing experience 50-fold. I'm now on IMSA's website often, and all these car manufacturers, I go and read about their racing programs, and it's just been a pleasant surprise for me. In fact, it reminds me when I first got into NASCAR racing in 2004. Had always been a NASCAR, always knew who was in which ride, who was winning races, but I didn't pay attention. I'd never been to a race. Then my brother literally made me go to Atlanta with him, March of 04, and holy crap, I fell in love. Absolutely fell in love. In fact, I fell in love with that 17 DeWalt car. And Dale Jr. actually wound up winning that day, and man, that crowd was crazy, and I think that has a lot to do with it.
Blue flag.
Yeah, I am enjoying it, Michael.
Car left. Clear on the left. On your left. Clear to the left. Left side.
What year was... Hang on a second, I'm trying to read that.
Blue flag.
Peter Cohen. Hang on just a second.
Car left. Still there. Clear left.
Get around this corner. I really want to read Peter's comment.
Blue flag.
Went to my first race February 4th, Daytona 500. What year was that, Peter?
Left side.
Blue flag.
Keep it steady. Clear left.
February 04. Okay, I got you. Wow. I get it now. February 04. I didn't see that O. Now, I couldn't tell you who won that race because that was about 3 weeks before I went to my first NASCAR race. But I will never forget Dale Jr. taking the lead at Atlanta and that place going nuts.
On your left. Still there. Clear left. Left side. Clear to the left.
Blue flag.
Left side. Clear left.
People, want to hold your better line on the oval? Race a Lucas off-road first. Yeah, Dale Jr. won. Oh, okay. He won. Yeah, that's right. That's right. The 04 500. Yeah. Junior won the 04. Gotcha. 10-4 on that. I know I watched the race. Everybody watches the Daytona 500.
That's right, Aaron. That's right.
Actually, I wound up going to 10 NASCAR races in 04. My first year ever watching it. After that first Atlanta race, I fell so in love with NASCAR. I wound up going to 10 races throughout that year. There was something about those paint schemes and the speed and the sound and the smell and the crowds, the traffic. Absolutely loved it.
Yellow flag. Caution.
And that black and yellow DeWalt car. Don't know what it was. Junior won the 04 500 because he did it in his 5th attempt. Took him 15 years less than his dad, yeah. And what was crazy, I actually had tickets to the 01 500. And I was living in Florida at the time. Had no desire to go. Looking back on it, dumb move. I was living in Jupiter, which was only 2 hours from Daytona. When does this race end? 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. I have about 56 minutes left until I'm going to turn the wheel over to Scott Speidel. I think it's Scott. Heck, it might be Chris for all. I can't remember. Tell you what, I might do it. I feel
Blue flag.
I feel really good. I might run a race after this. Tell you what race is awesome, if you guys haven't done it yet, is the B race at Atlanta this week.
Yellow flag.
Thank you.
On your left. Still there.
I very well may, Peter. I'm not 100%
Clear to
sure
the
yet.
left.
I've still got 55 minutes left.
Incident in, bus stop. Incident in, turn 12.
A little hot. There's that Ferris wheel. I like Ferris wheels. Peter, if you're watching, I said earlier this afternoon that when I come to Charlotte next year, I'm going to have to hop up on that Ferris wheel. I have to take a Ferris wheel ride.
We think P5 has been in, turn 6.
Fucking dub.
Hey, Paul. What's up with the bad language?
I don't know, 3 laps maybe, at least?
My first race was Charlotte when Ernie Irvin came back from his injuries and lapped the entire field. Forgot the year. Oh, man. Ernie Irvin. Now, which car was he in? Was he in driving for Morgan McClure at that time? I can't remember. And welcome aboard, William. Well, man, I changed my name on Discord. It's Seth Rollins Fan. 10-4 on that, Scott. I'm thinking I'm good to go on the fuel. I need to check that.
Blue flag.
Oh yeah, still at it, Matt Lovett. Still at it, big guy. Driving this Ford GT like no other. The 86 First Union 400. I believe that's at Rockingham. No, North Wilkesboro. I was First Union or the First Union 400. North Wilkesboro. Now, my dad DW Dewey, he went to the last race at North Wilkesboro.
Car left. Hold your line.
Is that like 94 with Ernie Irvin? Hey, Andy. Andy Bryan. Welcome aboard, ma'am. 9 years old. Holy cow. 42 now.
We think P6 has gone off.
Time flies, doesn't it, Michael?
Looks like P6 has gone off in turn 2.
Have you heard of an old dirt bike? Hang on a second. Let me get through this and I can finish reading that. Heard of an old dirt bike racer named Bob Hurricane. Bob Hurricane. Bob Hurricane Hanna. My father raced with him in the 70s. I haven't, James. That's a heck of a good name for a racer. Yes, indeed it does. I can count how many I've been to ever since, though. Oh, I got you. Shoot. Well, my brother and I've been to well over 80 cup races alone. Shoot, I may be pushing upwards of 90 by now. And altogether, as far as trucks and Xfinity and
Right side.
I don't even know how many I've been to. Well over 100.
He's still there.
Blue flag.
Keep it steady. Clear to the right.
I'm gonna try to stretch out a little bit. And reposition.
That lap time was 1:47.03.
Are you kidding me? 147s.
Okay, Jeremy. Your lap times are pretty consistent. Blue flag.
Yeah, I see you blinking them lights. Get around me.
On your right. Still there. Clear right. You're clear.
There you go.
Blue flag.
Real man, WWE Royal Rumble on Sunday, January 26th on WWE Network, 7 p.m. CM Punk returns to WWE Royal Rumble 2020 at Minute Maid Park in Houston. Whew. 40. Oh man, I've butchered the chicane. I'm just going on. I'll
Left
slow
side,
down.
Clear left.
Blue flag. You need to slow down a bit if you don't want a penalty.
Yeah,
left,
I'm
clear
slowing
left.
down. Still got 1 second to slow down. There we go.
Blue flag.
Who is Buddy Cafoid? I am not familiar with him.
Clear left.
What does he mainly drive? Is he a dirt sprint guy? '87 Firecracker 400. Now, who won the '87 Firecracker 400 at Daytona? I do not know. I truly don't. Now, Outlaw, he could sit here and tell you just about who won most Daytona races all the way throughout the 80s and 90s. '87 Firecracker 400.
Yeah, you are blue flag, man.
Blue flag.
WWE Royal Rumble trading paints. Becky Lynch on it. Come on. Bobby Allison, 10-4. He's a young sprint car driver coming up. He drives for Ed Neumeister here close to home. 10-4.
Left side.
That is good.
Hold your line. Clear to the left.
I knew I didn't recognize his name, and then I figured he's probably a dirt racer you'd either race against or knew of pretty well.
Blue flag.
Well, don't get loose on me now. We've come all this way. Don't get loose on me now.
Left side.
Picture of him and it's laminated. Awesome.
Still there.
That is cool. That is cool.
Still there.
Blue flag.
Keep it steady.
Trying to remember where we met Bobby
Still
Allison
there.
last year. I think it was at Charlotte.
Hold your line. Clear
Down
to
at
the
the
left. Car
down
left.
at the Roval.
Clear left.
All right, Jeremy, we've just cut the track. Blue flag.
Right side. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Clear right.
Sounds like that dude's a pretty good driver, Terry.
Clear left.
Sorry about that,
On your
dude.
left. Clear on the left.
Sorry about that. Dang. My apologies. My apologies.
We've gone out of track limits. Keep it between the lines.
Yeah, I know that, Spotter. I got into that dude and sorry about that. Alright, let's get back in rhythm.
Yellow flag. Watch out.
If you were riding along with me earlier today, it seems like every time we come through that last corner there's a yellow flag, and there's nobody there. So I don't know if that's a glitch in iRacing or something, because the yellow flag keeps popping up. It's nothing to do with Crew Chief app.
Yellow flag. Keep your wits about you, mate. There's an incident in. Bus stop. It looks like it's Robertson.
Oh, we've had a big pile up in the bus stop chicane. Okay. UFC fights are not disappointing. They're getting after it. Tim Clark. Sammy Swindell, that's a name I know. Just ran 5th in the B main to lock into the Chili Bowl. Sammy Swindell.
There's an incident in Turn 5. It looks like it's Neil.
I hope that I'm still in good enough shape when I'm 64 to be doing something like that. Heck, I hope I'm just in shape enough to run iRacing when I'm 64. Or 67. Alright, so I'm down to 40 minutes remaining. Christopher Bell starting outside pole for the Chili Bowl. Ages 16 through 64 in this one.
Let you by on the straight there, Paul.
Blue flag.
Confirmed, 64. See where we are on fuel. Got about 7 laps left. If you joined me earlier, I about ran it out of fuel. I pulled it in. We had 1/10 of a gallon or liter, whatever it is, left.
Car right. Clear to the right.
Right there.
Blue flag.
Tim, is that a common thing that people rent cars to run in the Chili Bowl week?
On your left. Clear left.
It's very common. 10-4. Thanks, Kyle. Now, here's another question, dirt racers. I'm assuming the answer is yes, but your top teams in NASCAR spend a lot of money. Is it the same way in dirt racing? The more money you put into it, the better equipment you have, the better you are. I'm assuming that the answer there is yes. Sure, absolutely. Put a paint link in there. Shoot, yeah. Very common if people rent rides. Good deal. And absolutely on the money. All right. I'm going to try to stand up a little bit, stretch my leg.
Okay, Jeremy. You've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Seat time. Tell you what, Greg. I am getting seat time today, big guy. No, Chris drove the segment right before me, and we are not near the front, that's for sure. But we are going to finish this thing. Let's see, what are we here? We are 12 hours into, no, 14 hours into it. 14 plus hours into it. Going on 15 hours. I believe I'm the first driver to have a second stint in the car. I am, yes. Because we had Speidel and Webb, Whirl, or excuse me, Speidel, Webb, myself, Whirl, myself. That'll be 15 total hours in the car, leaving us with 9 to go. Then each of those go back 1, 2, 3.
Yellow flag, watch out. Blue flag, incident in, bus stop. We think it might be Baumgarten.
Car left. Hold your line. Clear on the left.
That is pretty awesome, Tim. You can race on a budget. Shoot, I would enjoy that. Just being one of those guys who just race for the heck of it. But I'd also love to be one of those guys who race for a living too. Let's see. Got a Twitch comment I'm trying to get to. And I missed it.
Left side. Hold your line. Clear left.
Blue flag.
Left side.
We are currently, Skeet, in position
Still
46.
there. Clear left.
We've spent most of the day in position 50. And we are now up to P46.
Blue flag.
And we're down to 2.6 gallons of fuel. Yeah, yeah. Get some of that coffee, Scott Spidle. Hey, Scott, are you next in the car? I can't remember who I'm handing off to.
Left side. Hold your line. Clear left.
Sector 2 is 2.0, off the pace. That's good consistency, keep it up. Blue flag.
Look at that Ferris wheel. Changing all them colors.
Okay, Jeremy, 5 minutes of fuel remaining. 5 minutes.
There's 54 teams.
Still there. Clear left.
54 teams, I believe. Thank you, Dan. That's right. Terry, I left my 200K. Holler doesn't make the feature. Just got P2, Mr. Ocean. Hey, attaboy! The turtles, yeah. They'll get you. They'll get you. They'll get you 60% of the time, every time.
Blue flag.
Scott, if you commented back, man, I missed it. Are you next in the car? I've got a couple of laps till I need to pit, and I need to know whether you want tires when you hop in it, or ever who's driving it next, or if you want them now. I've got 2 laps left of fuel.
We're running on fumes, mate.
Hey,
Left side.
I can do the math. I can do the math, mate. I see you blinking them lights. You don't think I got a rear view? You get inside of me, I give it to you. There's a plane coming in.
Car right. Clear right.
All right, here we go. Yeah, I'll be back. I'm gonna check on
Blue flag.
the UFC and the chili ball and bouncing between streams. Gotcha. Gotcha.
On your left. Hold your line. Clear left.
All right, I'm gonna be pitting in here. And I'm not going to take tires. I haven't been able to read. So let me go ahead and unclick my tires. You know what I'm going to do is not take a full tank.
Blue flag.
Because we're going to be stopping again in 30 minutes.
Look out for the pit speed limit. Activate limiter.
Start looking for your sign.
Yeah, that's what I thought, Skeet.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop on the sign.
All right, I'm going to take 15 gallons. That'll get me through to my time to stop. I'm going to stretch right quick. Oh. All right. Okay. Well, Scott, what I've done, I went ahead, I've got enough fuel to get me through to when you take over.
Car approaching. Watch your mirrors.
We'll get you 4 tires and fuel on the next go-around, right before you enter.
Car right. Clear to the right.
Thank you.
Yeah, I see you, Paul. You got it in 1, bud.
Blue flag.
Oh shit, so does he.
Yellow flag. Keep your wits about you, mate.
Alright, so we are still at a 7-lap. Actually, we were a 10-lap disadvantage not too long ago.
Clear left.
So we've gained 3 laps on the next position. And I'm sure it's not the same car.
Blue flag.
Car right. Still there. Keep it steady.
We have a legit shot of
Still
being
there. Clear
45th
right.
pretty soon. Computer stopped working. Oh my, oh my. That is what we call not good.
Thank you.
Michael, thank you for rejoining us. Trying to overdrive that corner. And sure enough, I did.
Okay, Jeremy, we've gone out of track limits. Keep it between the lines.
That was not my intention. No worries, can't miss your... Yeah, thank you very much. We got about 25 minutes to go here behind the wheel. We did not have any optional repairs under that last stop. Hey boys, who wants to race? I'm going to put a room up. That is Matt Coker, everybody. Matt Coker hosting. Spital, you're not streaming. You're half correct. How did you get 62 laps down? That's a good question, Skeet. When I took over my first stint today, seems like we were about 50 laps down at that point. So I think what had happened, just got involved in something and had to have a lot of required repairs. I've had a 10-minute and a 5-minute. So 15 minutes I know of I inflicted on the car. When I took it over from Chris Worrell, we were in the middle of a 17-minute required repair.
Trevor passed on the straight, buddy.
So, in other words, just damage to the car.
Pass flush, Trevor.
Ask Matt what track it is. I may join. Hey, Matt Coker. Mr. Ocean wants to know which track you are running, and he may join. You game in 30. Whew, tell you what, Matt.
On your left. Still there. Clear to the left.
Right now, I'm going to say yes. Right now, I'm going to say yes. I've got to have a cup of brew after I exit this cockpit.
Blue flag.
And a lot of it will depend on how long that race is, I guess. So, where are you going to run? I want to badly, but I don't know if I could do another marathon. I can't do another 100 laps at on the oval at Daytona. That type of race I could not do. Speaking of laps on the oval,
Hold your line.
February 13th. February 13th, 8 p.m. Eastern. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to host the Daytona 500. And there's going to be a minimum of $100 to the winner. That's going to happen February 13th, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. More details will follow as far as how many laps and stage breaks and things of that nature. I say do a shootout of some sorts, Michael Yeager says. Woo! He says, yeah, Ric Flair, baby. I'd love Kansas, but it's obviously your decision, Mr. Ocean said. That's right, it's Matt Coker's decision. The man who pays the bills gets to decide, ultimately. For 100 to a full race, that is the plan right now, Skeet. It's 200 laps. We'll see as time gets closer. We know we're going to run the Daytona 500 for $100. So trucks at Bristol are fantastic. Trucks at Bristol are good. Anything at Bristol. Street stocks, boys and girls. That's a hidden treasure at Bristol. They are great. Matt, count me in, big guy. Steve O's, thumbs up to you, my man. Thanks for hanging out tonight. Sure do like him thumbs. Well, I like thumbs. I love them so much, I've got 2 of them. Should be 100% raised for $100, Steve O says. Don't got Iowa, dang. Okay, oh, Matt, I like where you're going with that. Iowa it is. I like Iowa. Iowa is a fun track, no question. 30 likes with 34 views right now is not bad. That's true. That's a good average. Absolutely, Steve Oast, man. I enjoy live streaming. That is my hobby. Live streaming iRacing is my hobby. I love the racing. I love talking to people I've never met in real life. But it's so much fun. And when we finally meet up at racetracks, you're talking about awesome. Met a lot of guys at the racetracks and 25 minutes. Let's see. I will be done here in 19. Yeah, 25 sounds good. That'll give me a chance to brew a cup and let Mother Nature run her course, if you know what I mean. Stretch my legs out. Let the dog out. I'm just putting a thumbs up. I don't race, so don't count me, Michael Yeager says. Anyone going to Charlotte in May? Come on, man. West Poly, that's a staple. That's a staple in mine and Outlaw's racing schedule. I tell you what, let's plan on meeting at Charlotte. Ooh, several of us. I want to introduce you to Peter Cohen and Alex Fisher down there at the Charlotte Motor Speedway for the Coke 600. Yes, sir, Wes. I know I've already met you in person, but let's meet up and meet Alex Fisher and Peter Cohen. Two cool dudes. Maybe Michael Smithy could join us since he's already in the North Carolina area.
Still there. Clear right.
Oh, dang. Come on. Oh, hey. Whoa. There we go.
Left side. Clear to the left.
Thanks, Philip.
Oh, my. Oh, my. Well, man, the Rolex 24 at Daytona. Hang on a second. Is next weekend. Yes, it is. Yes, it is, Kids Gaming. Yes, it is. Cannot wait to watch that beauty. The unofficial start of the racing season, for me anyway, is the Barrett-Jackson. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. Got a little sidetracked there. The unofficial start to the racing season is this weekend for me, and that is the Barrett-Jackson Auto Auction. It used to come on the old Speed channel, and then you would have the Rolex, and then the Speed channel would have a ton of NASCAR coverage.
Right side. Clear to the right.
I really missed the Speed channel, which has essentially become Fox Sports 1, 2, one of them networks.
On your left.
Terry Mustard, alright. Getting out myself. Hey man, getting ready to rock. Good night. Hey buddy, take care. Enjoy that chili bowl. See, I bet the overrate is gonna be it's gonna be a different feeling for certain. Completely different wheel. Yeah, I'm ready for it. So it looks like we're going to do a Iowa race right after this. Kyle Busch is confirmed. What is he confirmed? Let me get around this corner and read that. Kyle Busch is confirmed to drive in the Rolex 24. That is correct. I think not 100% sure that. Yeah, last I heard, he was confirmed he's going to be running in the Lexus. Watching Barrett-Jackson right now. That's right, Eric. Yeah, my dad and I were watching it right before I took over here and saw a Ford GT sell for $410,000.
Blue flag.
And those aren't even the big guns yet. Oh, guess what? The Ferris Bueller Ferrari. Fun fact: it was not a Ferrari. It was a replica. I forget the name of the company that made it. Ferrari actually sued them over that car. Anyway, long story short,
Car left.
that car was
Clear to the left.
sold at Barrett-Jackson this evening for about $380,000, I believe. I need to go in and save my settings for this car. It just popped in my head. I've got my BMW saved. Now I need to save this Ford GT. Going to be racing into the sunrise. Sim time. Going to be beautiful and awesome. Yes, it is, Scott Spidle. I was hoping that I would see a touch of the sunrise here, but it doesn't look like I'm going to. Is it still pitch dark? Of course, sim time is 4:44 a.m.
Left side. Keep it steady. Clear on the left.
Turned it over to JW. Interesting. Fox let Mike Joy announce it for Motor Trend. Ooh. Yeah, I like old Mike Joy.
Blue flag.
I'm really going to be bummed out when he finally leaves NASCAR. That's going to be kind of the last of the old guard. And by old guard, I mean when I got into NASCAR, listening to those voices. I know DW got repetitive and somewhat time passed him by in the broadcast booth, but I'm really going to miss old DW. Again, he kind of took me back to a time when I first got into NASCAR on a weekly basis. I kind of miss it. And I miss old Larry Mack in the booth.
Blue flag.
I guess Larry Mack's still around. He does a lot for Fox Sports. Yeah. I'll be at the Big O booth in Charlotte. Have you seen West Poly? All right, so we go to Martinsville. I'm gonna tell this quick story, Wes, for those who haven't heard it yet. We go to Martinsville back in, was it October, November? And there's an O'Reilly booth sitting up outside the racetrack. I just walk up. I was like, is West Poly here, please? The guy was like, who? I was like, West Poly?
Right
really
side,
surprised me
right.
that he didn't know who you were. Or maybe he hadn't seen you that day. I don't know. That really surprised me.
Car right. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Clear right. Right side. In the middle. 3 wide. Clear
Come
left.
on.
Clear all around.
Are you serious? Oh, come on. Come on, boys.
Blue flag.
That dude, that guy really made it 3 wide in that corner.
We've just been handed a stop-go penalty.
For what? What's a stop-go penalty for? Too many? Oh, yeah.
Blue flag.
We're at 120 now.
Left side. Still there. Clear left on your
Yeah,
left.
that old boy made it 3 wide.
You've got 3 laps to serve this penalty. Blue flag.
Alright, so I got 3 laps to serve this penalty. It's going to be a 26-second stop.
Car left.
I want to check out, I'm going to watch that
Still
replay
there.
while I'm serving this
Hold your
penalty.
line. Still there. Clear left.
Iowa Cup going in the queue, 9:55 Central Time. That's 10:55 for us East Coasters. 20-minute practice, then the race. What? All right. NFL Championship Sunday tomorrow. Titans at the Niners in Super Bowl is a prediction of Michael Smithy. And then get 4 tires and fuel. 10, I don't know.
Right side.
I still have to stop here in just
Clear
a few
right.
minutes. I got to stop here in a few minutes to make the driver change. I guess it's going to be as broad as it is
There's an
long.
incident in International Horseshoe. We've got 2 laps left to come in and serve this penalty.
10-4. Whoa.
There's an incident in turn 6.
All right. You're number 1. You're number 1, Wes Polly. You're number 1. Oh.
Yellow flag.
I
Caution.
wonder if we could serve that penalty with Scott. Nah, we got 7 minutes. Scott, you tell me, man. If you're out there, tell me what you want me to do. We got a lap and a half to decide. Do you want me to serve the penalty as you're taking over? Oh my Lord, Chelsea Newcastle today. Are you kidding me? Oh man, I've butchered the chicane. Reading the comment.
You've served your penalty.
I'm going to serve my penalty.
You'll need to slow down if you don't want a penalty.
Newcastle won in the 91st minute.
They've just been given a
Stoppage
stop-go
time.
penalty.
Yeah, I know. Alright, I'm going to go one more lap. Matt Coker, someone
Blue flag.
playing with me. Spidle, if you're out there, let me know if you want to do the driver change during this, because I have
for this penalty.
I have to come in this lap.
Car right. Clear right.
Blue flag.
Alright, there's Scott commenting. Let me see what he says.
Thank you.
On your left.
Serve it and go from there. I'll read.
Hold your line.
I'm joining
Clear to the
session.
left.
Alright, okay, good deal. I'll go ahead and come in, serve the penalty. You take your time, Scott. I'll go ahead and serve the penalty. I'll go ahead and have it tired and fueled up for you. So that way, maybe by the time you get in here, if we can time it up, we won't have to come back down pit road. I know I've still got 4 minutes to drive.
Car right. He's still there. Clear right.
Watch your speed limit in the pits. There's an incident in turn 1. It looks like Cortez.
Woo! Boys, the package is hot now.
Start looking for your sign. 9, 8,
Okay, Scott.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You still haven't served this
Stop
penalty.
on the side.
Okay. Let me serve the penalty, Scott. Make sure.
2 litres remaining.
MPV.
Okay, Jeremy.
Okay.
Very little fuel left. Come into the pits
10-4,
at the end of this
big
lap.
guy.
Box this lap.
I'm going to go look at 2 laps to go.
Let's keep it alive for you, man.
Yeah, I hope the seat's good and warm for you. Alright, this is not the lap. Let me back up 1 lap. I think this is the lap where I had the guy made it 3 wide. No, it isn't.
Thank you.
Maybe it's 418. I think this might be it. Let's watch this down in here. No, that isn't it. 419. Might have been 417. Maybe I didn't back it up. Is it lap 420? Could be. I think this is the last lap. Yeah, this is it. Come on, man. Goodness gracious. Wow. Okay. All right, as I exit and Scott takes over, we are running in position 46. We gridded from 50. We're in 46. We are 63 laps down. We're 8 laps. Yeah, we are 8 laps ahead. Or excuse me, 9 laps ahead of 47. 8 laps behind Snyder Motorsports. All right, Ollie, you take care, man. I went to my first Titans game this year, and now they're going to the AFC Championship game. Let me tell you what. It's because you went to the Titans game. All right, so Scott is still on pit road. Here he goes. We're going to ride along with Scott here for a little bit.
There's traffic behind. Watch your mirrors.
We'll watch him on his outlap here. And I enjoy watching other drivers and how they attack the track compared to how I did it. Now, again, with this car, the brakes are extremely inconsistent at the start. I got a feeling Scott knows how to operate them a lot better. Tighten up, baby! Titans are absolutely balling. Hope they do win it all. Chiefs are my team. Will be a good game. I've always liked them red uniforms and that helmet logo of the Chiefs. Always have. All right. I am going to go ahead. Peace out, Ollie. I'm going to go ahead and go make some coffee. Run to the little boy's room right quick. Let one of my other dogs in.
Blue flag.
And then get ready and go race with Coker. What's up, Jeffrey Oakley? Well, I see you made progress. Quit with incidents. Can't help the last one. How's still? Yeah, that was crazy, man. He has to. Yeah, exactly. That's my thoughts too. All right. All right. So that is.
This thing's pretty down on speed. I'm barely getting her up in the 6th gear now.
Oh, that makes sense. I guess I didn't drive it when it had a lot of speed in it, but I enjoyed the drive.
Blue flag.
Yeah, no, it still drives pretty good.
Yeah. Well, good luck, man. I'm going to go run an oval race with Coker and his bunch, and we'll check back in with you.
Right side. Still there. Clear right. You're clear.
All right.
On your right.
All right, so when's my next shift? My shifts are over, Jeffrey. I am done. I am done with the Rolex. Sadly, I am done with the Rolex. Oops, wrong Rolex background. What have I done? There we go. I like this one. That nice Ford on some wet pavement. All right. Yeah, he does really attack the track. Yeah, Scott is a heck of a good road racer. Heck of a good road racer. So, if you guys will, please bear with me. I'm going to go fix a cup of coffee, and I will be back in about 3 or 4 minutes, and we'll go racing again. I got to get my oval wheel and all that good stuff. I will be back momentarily. I wished I had some entertainment to throw up on the screen, but I do not. Okay, we are back. Yeah, I should have kept the race going. You're right, Skeet. But let me go here. All right, we are out of that. Let me go join that Matt Coker race. Peter Shansel, good racing wheel, man. Looking forward to the Corvette. Yeah, I think that's going to be awesome. The new Corvette. I think that's going to be awesome. All right, so I'm going to go into join a hosted session. We're going to look for Eagleson Automotive. All right, it is not password protected, I do not think. Let's go. Here we go. Eagleson Automotive, Matt Coker, Iowa Speedway, Cup Cars. Here we go. All right, we're going in. Give me a chance to check my phone here. James Grooms, my brother, just sent me a picture on Trading Paints of your car. Yes, Iowa Speedway, Hager Taylor. When is the next $100 race? That is going to be February 13th. You could try singing to entertain us. Oh, Ron, you do not want to hear me sing. I promise you that. You do not want to hear that. February 13th, Daytona 500. Winner gets a minimum of 100. So, looking forward to that. That'll be that's actually the Thursday. Sorry, I think that's the Thursday before the actual Daytona 500. Is it a hosted? Yes, this Iowa session is a hosted session. Yes, it is. And it's under Eagleson Automotive. Matt Coker is the host. What's up, Danny Johnson? Yes, for Iowa, yes. We will have to we cannot run it on that Thursday, so it's got to be on that Wednesday because the duels are on Thursday. And that will be, those are ran at nighttime, so we cannot run on Thursday night. We'll have to run it on that Wednesday, so I need to check the calendar and make sure, because I've tweeted out the 13th, and I want to say that might be the Thursday. I may have forgotten about Thursday. February, yep, what an idiot. All right, it's February the 12th. We're going to be February 12, Wednesday night, February 12. All right, shoot, I forgot to put on my oval wheel. And I forgot to save my Ford GT settings. Okay. That is part of it. Live and learn. Problem is, I live, but I don't learn. Okay, let me get this in here. May have to completely unplug my wheel and reset it, but that'll be okay. Bader going to start at center field. It looks like it. Friday bad for you with basketball? Yes, it is, Steven. Plus, that's the night of the truck race. So, it looks like Wednesday night will have to be. That is a night there is no NASCAR on. And I know most people want to be watching those duels. Alright, so let me configure these controls. There we go. And I'm going to take down the background picture in just a second. So I'm already into Iowa. Okay, there's that. Let me go remove this. And then we'll do this. There we go. 90 degrees to the left. And then we're going to hit up Iowa. Okay. Position back to the center and click done. Throttle. Got it. Brake. Got it. Okay. Shift up. All right. I'm going to have to reset my wheel. USB. And while that is reconnecting, I've got to go grab my coffee cup. Getting back into iRacing lately, starting to understand the new tire. Yeah, it's different, isn't it? It is different. It is a different way, a different style of racing. Virtually speaking, it's a different style of racing. And glad to see you back into iRacing. Okay, there we go. Got that coffee cup. We are plugged up. Button 1 good. 2. No, I don't have an H pattern shifter. Look left. Bam. Look right. Oh, sorry. There we go. And then exit the car there. Okay, we're done with the wizard. Alright, let's go look real quick here. Next, there we go. 10. We're there. Okay, wonderful. Alright, I have used, let's see if this will steer now. Wheels, on wheel, resetting a wheel. That's right. That's Dr. Seuss. Okay, I've got to go reset it one more time. This is becoming very common. I'm learning you got to reset it to program it and then reset it before it takes effect. All I'm doing is pulling it out of the USB port. And we are driving the old Chrome Texaco tonight, boys and girls. The Chrome Texaco. All right, let's try this one more time. Options, steering. Let me make sure. Back to 100%. There we go. And then 90 degrees. There we go. Back to the middle and done. Alright, pedals. There. There. We use auto clutch. The gearbox. Yes. For upshifting, done. Downshifting, done. No H pattern shifter. Okay, that should do it right there. Did you get... No, Matt, I didn't have to, man. What happened the other night was I just reinstalled the firmware. It started working.
Across the white line.
Completely started working again. Thank God, above, it started working again.
A little slick.
2 minutes to go. 2 minutes.
Copy that, and thank you. Yes, she is a little slick. She's a lot slick, actually. What we're going to have to do...
8th place.
I think we're going to have to turn that steering ratio, or offset, not the ratio. Maybe the ratio. I'll turn that baby up a little bit.
You're currently 1.7 seconds off the leader's pace. P8.
That feels pretty good now. I may not have to adjust anything. I just got back on the throttle too quickly.
P6, that's your quickest lap. You're now 0.4 off the pace. The guy behind has just done a 23.5.
Oh, outstanding. Nice work. I think I'm going to go turn Chad Cadell's and back on. Hard to believe that this track was the replacement of Gateway when it closed.
B6.
Yeah. It's Iowa time and Chili Bowl time all at the same time. That's right, J.R. Hager.
6th place. That's the end of the session. B6. Checker flags out. 6th place.
10-4. What about if I go in here and turn on my spotter pack, and I'm going to close out. I'm going to close out my Crew Chief app. I always forget the name of that for some reason. Okay. What are we dealing with here as far as setup-wise is a 12-1 plus 6. I like that. I like that. It feels really good. All right, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 drivers. That's a perfect amount. Most of the guys very familiar with. Do not know Don Kidder. Don Kidder, that's a good name. Sal Cardia. See if we got any of them Iberians in here. We do not. We do not. Everybody looks to be from the good old US of A. All right, see what we got here. 2 laps. I want to thank Matt Coker for hosting this beautiful event. That's Eagleson Automotive, Olney, Illinois. Matt Coker, that is.
Be ready, green flag.
Oh, you would. You would get loose with me, wouldn't you? You would. Right in the middle of my hot lap. Of course you would. Son of a gun. You would break away from me. How about a top 10 for Will? No kidding, man. Let's make that happen. I need a top 7. We got a 17 car field now. I need a top 7.
Man, this is it. Check a flag.
Top 7. That's my goal. Top 7. I'm going to take a quick look at my race car. My rocket ship. Run a little bit of chrome tonight. A little bit of chrome. Of course, we do have some damage over here on the right side. There we go. All right, now let's check our race info. All right, here we go. Now race. 50 laps, boys and girls. 50 laps. This is going to be a shootout. A shootout. I have a nice Alfala paint on. Oh, let's take a look at it. Now, Hager Taylor, which, what? Shoot, man. There we go. Let's see. I have to go back into practice and look at your paint scheme. Practice. Did you run practice laps? It will not let me check you out in practice. I need a good 10 laps before I feel Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I know exactly what you mean, love it. I know exactly what you mean. Do hot laps still exist in qualifying with this new tire model? No, it doesn't. It really doesn't. Because most tracks we go to now on iRacing, it takes about 3 laps. So you're still on edge on that second lap, what would be typical hot lap. I did not run practice. All right, that's why I cannot see the paint scheme. Okay. So here's what we got 50 laps. 50 laps. I don't know. We have a fast repair. Incident count, none. Incident. I don't know if we will be doing a competition caution. What happened in the 24? We got it up to P46. Scott Speidel is now piloting the Flying Aces Ford GT. Scott Speidel. He just relieved me about 20 minutes ago. Man, I tell you, the fun today. 6 hours behind the wheel of that car, and I don't know where time went. That's how much fun it was. Really enjoyed that. Especially tonight. Tonight went by extremely quick. I guess it's because we had people talking and all that good stuff. There you go.
You got 50 laps. Cautions are off. No cautions. However, we're going to throw a competition caution at lap 20.
Lap 20.
Lap 20. You do have one fast repair to leave. So if you get in a wreck in that first 20, try to stay on the lead lap if you can, or be the first dog or first car lap down. Get the
Lucky
wave
dog.
around.
Lucky dog.
100% fuel. Have fun.
Matt Coker, sir, thank you for the host.
Yes, sir. Everybody needs to remember that first couple laps are going to be a little slick, so y'all need to take careful.
Russell Snellings has joined us.
Thank you for the host.
Yes.
We are also running a league starting tomorrow night.
Ooh!
Strictly Stock Motorsports. We are running Cup cars Sunday night, 7 p.m. Eastern.
You heard him.
If you're interested, check us out at Strictly Stock Motorsports on Twitter or Strictly Stock Racing on Facebook.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you are in the market for a league, Strictly Stock Motorsports, they start up tomorrow night.
Money to be won in that league, fellas.
Lots of cash, boys. Lots of cash.
Does it cost money to get in?
Yes, sir. It's a $15 entry.
In for?
For a chance to win bukus of money? Yes. I really wish that I could commit to...
James, you win this race, I'll pay your entry fee.
Woo! There you go.
I'm still trying to get used to this track, so I'm probably going to be in last place.
I tell you what, one of these days, I can't do it now because I've got baseball, high school baseball season coming up. But one of these days, I'm going to be able to hop in one of their leagues. I know they have a great time. Wish I could join. Danny, they are fun. We've done a TV broadcast of one of the race, and of course we're Twitter friends and iRacing friends with all of them, and man, they just bust each other's chops and have a good time. And it's very competitive racing too.
Boy, that is one fine looking automobile right there. Check it out, JW.
I would have to completely agree with that. That is a sweet looking ride. Mean looking ride. Mean. Look at that right there at 2-car. That's West Poly, everybody. Look at that beaut. Is that Hillbilly Paints on the quarter panel? I don't know, but I like it. I like it a lot. I don't have a PC. Oh, well, that makes a difference.
Here on the wall. Get ready to kick this thing off.
Stephen, it's possible. It is certainly possible.
We're going to make the best of our day.
I don't know, Matt, about another league. We'll do one. We kind of like to scatter them out about one a year. Don't you think 50 is too much? I missed that comment. Don't you think 50 is too much for what? I missed that.
Let's take it easy the first lap or two. No cautions. Competition caution, lap 20. One fast repair.
One fast repair.
I'm just here to say that Chris Worrell is he got like a little girl.
All right, here we go.
Be safe, man.
Here we go. I'm going to minimize my live stream over here so I can see to my inside. Under the competition caution, I'll bring it back up.
Pace cars off. Big man, do your job.
Big man, do your job. I like when Big Earl calls me Big Man.
Green flag. Outside.
Holy cow.
That one's spinning.
Boys.
One outside.
Boys.
Stay at the bottom, stay at the bottom. Still outside.
I can't go any lower.
Working the outside.
I can't go any lower.
Still out there at the quarter. Inside only.
Spinning on front
Inside
stretch.
clear.
Down in the grass.
That was a nice looking car, I'll tell you that. That AMS oil.
Oh, good save too.
Outside. Still outside. Still outside. Clear.
Love that car, James.
Thank you.
My bad, 3.
Alright, you cannot be low.
So intentional. I'm sorry for. I can't do that.
You can't be low
Back into you.
and try to exit that corner in 3 and 4.
I apologize.
Yeah, no problem. My first time on the track, I'm sliding up the track.
Simple.
Alright, tire pressure should be up now. Oh, it just dawned on me. The 50. No, it was 15 is what Jesse Cottrell said, not 50. I remember seeing that comment in the chat, and I was like, what does he mean 50? I think you're referencing what they're charged for the league. It's 15 and not 50. I hope we're talking about the same thing. I might just be mumbling gibberish right now, but the comment I saw before I minimized my stream said, don't you think 50 is too much or something like that? And if that was a reference towards what they're charging, it's only 15, not 50.
Blind man coming through.
Coming through. Uh-oh. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Stay out of that wall.
That's twice I've been looking straight at pit road on the front stretch, being able to do it going right the way around.
I did it too. I did it too, Kato. She'll snap around with you.
Inside, at your door. Clear if you need it. Inside.
Alright. I'm going to make a very popular statement here. The Cup Series needs to be at this track.
Still inside. Clear low.
There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Staying low, guys.
I about lost it again right there. Tell you what I'm going to do. Just going to run the high side in 3 and 4. You can just get slick just like you can at the bottom. Dang. You don't want to run high in 1 and 2. Those bumps are really rough up top. 3 and 4, it's not too bad at all. It's actually smooth.
Working the bottom. Looks clear, clear, clear.
$23.9. So that was a $23.9 on the bottom, $23.8 and some change up top. So it's about the same.
Ease high, stay low.
About the same lap times.
Driving this track in my peripheral vision gets me dizzy.
I'd say it does. I bet it does. Being a short track, you're always turning left. For those of you that don't know, James is, from what I understand, legally blind and has to drive out of his peripheral vision.
Still there.
Go balls.
Clear low. Inside. Still there. Still inside. Clear.
Just say go Bulldogs?
Yeah.
Yeah, go straight to the losers bracket.
Working the bottom. Still inside. Stay with him. Still inside.
I thought y'all said go
Clear him.
Mississippi State Bulldogs.
Go balls.
Go balls.
You will have a caution, caution, caution.
And for those that don't know, James Cato is a massive UT Vols fan.
Come
Man,
around the
I missed the start of the race because I had
starting behind the
trying to watch the
Chili Bowl.
McGregor fight.
Oh, McGregor
on,
fight.
Fire stick and keep kicking out on him, and I had to go fix that. Missed the start.
Oh my!
Hauling left, trying to get to the back of the field.
Pace car going into 3.
Pace car to 3.
The road is open.
Check up in those 3.
All right. Here we go, boys. This is the money lap, or the money stop. This is the only stop.
Start looking for your sign. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop on the sign.
All right, Texaco crew, let's get after it. Let's go to work. Good luck, Will, man. Thank you, Matt. Love it. No, Jamin. It's my shift was over.
Go hard.
Scott Speidel has taken over his shift. I put my 6 hours in tonight,
Behind the 39.
and he is taken over. I ran 2 o'clock to 5 o'clock this afternoon, and then tonight from 8 o'clock to 11 o'clock. So,
JR left me, you were good at like top 3 for a while.
Hey JW, I gotta do some touching up to it, but what do you think?
Got up and into the wall there, sir.
Coming around at 3.
All I'm seeing is just a red, solid red paint scheme.
That's what I'm seeing.
You know what? I'm looking at the wrong car. What an idiot. All right, where are you at here, Kato? You're to my right, sorry. Okay, okay. Really loving the splash. Really, really digging that on the front. Let's see what we got on the hood. Can we see anything on the hood?
Behind the 39.
Can't see yet on the hood. Oh, wow, okay. Yeah, I'm digging that, man. I'm digging that. Look at that. If Wes Polly's car screams mean, yours screams speed. Just pow. Look at that thing, that 3 car.
It's only the second one I've done, so.
Yeah.
Like I said, I need to touch up some things, but
yeah,
I'm happy with it.
Kind of reminds me of Burt Reynolds.
Hey, Burt was a bad son of a gun.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was. That's a mean looking. That's a mean speed looking car right there. I like it. I like it.
JW, did you see that number 13 Midnight Edition Eagleson Automotive right up here?
I'm coming to get a better look at it. I saw it on Twitter, but I want to see it in person. Boy, stop him. Good Lord, that thing's hot. Good Lord. That's a good looking paint scheme.
Fire extinguisher.
Did you say fire extinguisher? Hey, get fire extinguisher.
Everything's hot. Where's the fire extinguisher we need?
Fire extinguisher. That'll be down there in turn 3 at Atlanta Motor Speedway.
Gonna be green next time. 1 to go.
Fire extinguisher.
According to my sheet, you should be on the inside.
Calm down, Richard.
Hey, get the fire extinguisher. If you haven't seen...
JW, I didn't know whether to run with the Suck a Fart car or the WWE one, so I chose WWE.
They're both good. They're both good. If you're not familiar with what I'm talking about with Richard Petty, there's a clip in the 1992
WCW for the win.
1992
Heck yeah, I'm
Atlanta race.
WCW.
Richard Petty's on fire.
I won tickets to the Mid-Atlantic Championship Wrestling event.
And he's yelling, get the fire extinguisher.
I off the radio, but I was at work until 7:30, so I didn't get that.
All right, here we go.
Big Papa Pump, Scott Steiner was supposed to be there.
Off, be ready. Green. And we're halfway in the race. Stop, keep on digging, man. Let's roll, buddy. Let's roll. Working the outside. Door outside. Door outside. Still there. Door quarter clear. Outside. Clear.
Good save, JW.
Thank you. I'm getting pretty good at saving it here because I'm always sideways.
That is a big one.
Yeah, that car, Matt Coker's car, is gorgeous. I saw it earlier today on Twitter, and man, beautiful race car.
Nice save, nice save.
Inside. Still inside your door.
Good save, 3.
Clear low.
No, don't count. I hit the wall.
Well, I cut the grass for you.
$20 laps to go. This time by. Inside quarter.
Woo! was I could not have timed that any better. That was luck, if I've ever seen luck. I didn't see the wreck happening until I was right on it, and they just slid down in front of me. I could not have been any luckier. I hate it for Cato and Cottrell.
I'm gonna stay low.
Slow ones in front of you. Stay to the high side. Keep hitting your marks. Doing good.
Thank you, Earl. I appreciate that, man. That is not my mark. I don't need to hit that.
That was scary tight.
Inside quarter. Still there. Clear. That lap was good. That's where you need to be. Keep it up.
Copy.
Solid lap. Real nice work.
Thanks, Chad. You're doing solid work on top of that box.
Yeah, I hit you good alright. Rear end. Right, my front end in it. Just a 4X there was just enough to make it required repair.
Was Donald McLaughlin there? I like that guy. I just met him. I met him 10 minutes ago when we started this race.
Good job, man. Don't change your line. They're going to move.
Do you have any more stints in the 24-hour race left to go, JW?
No, unfortunately not. My 24 hours is over.
Hanging on the outside here, JD.
Forward, we got about 10 laps inside. Still inside.
10-4.
You're clear him.
Well, my racing's done. Oh, I wonder why. The whole nose is off the car. When I drilled you, I didn't know it was that bad of a damage.
My goodness. We're already coming down to the end of this race. Running P4. I'm excited about that. I don't know if I've got anything for that Coker or Polly or a Cardi guy, but I'd like to have a shot at him. Although Coker is gaining big time each lap on me, so I have nothing for Coker. He's got this place figured out. Iowa has never been, this and Kentucky have never been a good racetrack for me at all.
We'll be low, guys.
Slow on the bottom, slow on the bottom. Earl, weed him through there. Roger. Inside, inside. Clear low if you need it. Five to go, boss.
I had no mistakes on the first half, but the second half, the car just feels so touchy.
I swear I think it's the new tire model. I do like it. I'm a fan of it.
Definitely.
I am a fan of it.
Yeah, they need to fix this stuff.
Nah, they don't need to fix it. I just think it better. I love it.
Yeah.
I just ain't too good at it.
Yeah, that's me.
I think there's a lot of room for improvement in them.
These cars are supposed to be hard to drive. This is the pinnacle of stock car racing. They don't need to be easy to drive.
That's something we really need.
White flag this time.
White flag in the air, sponsored by Credit One Bank. Or we could let FEGPC.net sponsor the final lap. Jeffrey Ford, PC builder Jeffrey Ford, Ford Entertainment Group.
Hit that wall.
All right. Hey, finish P4. I'm good with that.
Oh.
Check a flag, big man.
And you did.
Everyone came unplugged.
Good job, bud. Good hard fight.
Yeah, you turned right into it. I was like, what the heck? Did he do what I tell him to?
Good race, guys. Thanks, man.
Yeah, thanks for the host. Enjoyed it, guys.
Will you look at here? Will
Thank
you
you,
just
Matt.
look at here?
I think there's another race coming right up at the.
Where are we going to with this?
Not sure wherever Coker decides to go, I guess.
Woo, man! Will you look at that car? Will you look at that car?
Heck yeah, man. Yeah, keep an eye out also for something else up. Thanks for coming, guys. That was fun.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Matt. Oh, boys are setting off fireworks for him. They're setting off
It
fireworks.
wasn't last.
They are setting off fireworks for him. Ah, Lord. Yep, they were too easy. Yeah, agreed, Stephen. I think this is the top of stock car auto racing. It ought to be tough to drive. Scott, look at that. Will you just look at that paint scheme? Will you look at your work? Yes, sir.
I just want to tell you guys, I enjoy y'all's YouTube channel, man. I watch it all the time.
Richard, really appreciate that, man. Really do. Thank you. Can you
Nice
watch?
and clean and, hard to find nowadays.
And you've probably seen my comments a lot and probably saying, God, I wish this guy would stop commenting.
Yes, it looks like a winner, Scott. Look at that baby. Looks even better on track.
I'm old. I can't seem to fine print. I can just see the big stuff on the screen. I can't see all the fine print.
Yeah.
Oh, I know you're feeling, man. I'm blind.
It did. It did,
When
Smithy.
I type something in that comment, it takes me about 3 minutes just to type about 4 words.
These guys, man, they're funny. They're funny. Man.
I like watching Outlaw put the helmet on.
That guy's crazy. Yeah, Caleb, my stint was over.
Anybody should know, you should.
Yeah, he's a piece of work. There's no doubt. Always has been. Always has been. Oh, man. Let me go around right quick. I want to...
Enjoy it, guys.
I want to go around this car and look at that. Ooh, looks even better with that the smoke from the wheels. Coker put that beautiful car in victory lane. Yes, he did. Congrats, Coker. He is the man there. That save I sent you was for the win. All right, Collie. We'll have to check that out, man. We'll definitely have to check that out. Let's look here. Coker, Accardi, Polly, myself, and Jesse Cottrell. That was a good race, man. Went by a little fast, but that's okay. That was a lot of fun. That was a ton of fun. We'll put back our Rolex background there. Here it is. I'm thinking. I'm going to go ahead and shut her down for the night. Ladies and gents, I have raced a lot today. And thank you, Michael. I appreciate that, man. P4 was good in that room. That was a good, for myself, that was a really good run. But that's right, Danny. Top five. Boys and girls, let's do it again tomorrow, shall we? Going to wake up in the morning and find out how the 66 team finished over at the Rolex 24. What a great time that was today. I spent 6 hours behind the wheel of that beautiful Ford GT, and it was a ton of fun. A lot of fun. Great experience. First time I've ever done an endurance race like that with that many people on a track. Never been in a race with that many people on a track, and shoot, that was just a lot of fun. Seems like cars were going around you all the time, and you were coming up on cars all the time and having to watch to your left, to your right. It took a lot of focus. It sure did. Danny, you take care. And I'm going to go ahead and check out Joe. Matt's hosting a Daytona race anyway, 50 laps. Oh, gosh, that sounds so fun. But I've had my fill for the Daytona International Speedway today. I'm going to go ahead and shut her down. Guys, if you want to run any, Matt Coker is hosting, as I just said and as Joe just said, hosting a race at Daytona. And hop in there, man. That's going to be fun. A lot of fun. But Caleb, you take care. I want to real quick make mention of a buddy of ours. That is Ford Entertainment Group PC, FEGPC.net. If you're in the market for a new gaming PC, check him out. I promise you that you will not disappoint, especially with the price. And I want to mention that he is hosting, or his group is hosting a truck league. Starts the 17th of February, and it's the full NASCAR schedule with fixed setup. Starts a race at 9:30 on Monday nights. And all right, if you're interested in that, check them out at the iRacing Flea Market on Facebook. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm shutting her down. It was a pleasure. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I appreciate it. The pleasure was all mine. It was a lot of fun. And until tomorrow, everybody, take care, good night, and God bless.